Well, hi there, friends. Welcome to this week's edition of Forever Friends, where every week we introduce to you a new adoptable dog right here in the Phoenix Valley. And we are kicking off 2024 with probably one of the busiest rescues in the Valley right now. We've got Rihanna here from HARTT and a very, very adorable boy. Tell us about this guy.
This is Hans. He's
Hi,
about
Hans.
6 years old, terrier mix. He's great. Great disposition, very sweet, very gentle, great with other dogs, great with people. A little shy at first, but nothing that can't be worked out. He warms up super duper fast.
Yeah, as we've found since he's been here. But he's been through a lot, so he's got validation for why he's feeling the way that he has. What's his story?
He was running around a neighborhood in northeast part of town. We got calls about him, so we sent some volunteers out. He actually ended up in someone's backyard, and they were able to secure him in the backyard.
Making your life a little easier.
Right? Totally. That's always great. When they're in a backyard, it makes things easier. But he didn't allow them to catch him once in the yard. So we still went out, and we set a trap, and we trapped him, and we got him to safety. He had 2 pretty bulging cherry eyes that needed surgery.
So he had a hard time seeing probably while he was out there running wild.
It's too for them, and it causes a lot of discharge. So he looked older than what he was, you know, because the eye stuff. But we got the surgery for him and all the other
most
bedding.
Beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
I don't know who his doctor is, but man,
I need to hire him.
Right. So he got that done, and everything else turned out great with his bedding. And so now he just needs a good home.
He's just ready to go
So he's waiting. And he's very sweet.
Anybody who thinks that he doesn't have the best hair in the world, he's like the dream surfer guy. You know, he's got that wonderful wavy hair.
Totally.
And he's got that perfect little beard. You're totally styling right now, buddy. You know that, right?
You know the chicks like the scruff.
Exactly. So any chicks listening to this that like the beard, we've got a man for you, because he is the sweetest thing. Very treat motivated.
Oh, totally.
Knows his basic commands.
Yes, 100%.
How do you do in the car?
Great.
Great. Yeah, great in the car.
So it was my first time having him in the car. And so that's always a fun experience. I get to see how they actually are. And he did phenomenal.
He did wonderful. He's got some trust issues, but if you're gentle with him, slow with him, kind of come in a little quieter, he's going to warm right up. And those ears go up, that tail starts to wag, and your heart starts to melt immediately.
He's got the adorable little ears.
He's absolutely everything. Now, being that it is that season, tell us how busy you have been since New Year's.
We've been pretty busy. But honestly, New Year's really didn't change anything. It just seemed to just stay at a steady pace for quite a while.
So it's just been ongoing.
It's been ongoing, and then New Year's just kind of sparks a little extraness, you know, of lost dogs.
Is there anything you'd like to tell the audience, just to, you know, that might be a dog owner that doesn't know what could potentially happen this time of the year, and any time of the year for that matter?
If you don't think they're scared of the fireworks, they probably are. Keep them inside.
Keep them inside. That's really the main thing. Make sure they're microchipped. Make sure that,
tags, collars, keep them inside somewhere safe. So there's still a lot out there missing. That we're trying to help potential owners and potentially get them back home. But it's been pretty steady.
I saw a post on Facebook over the weekend. A man in a group posting, you know, how grateful he was that his dogs were trained. Kind of pushing it on other people, like, aren't you so happy your dogs are trained not to be afraid of the fireworks? And I thought to myself, that's the dog that disappears. Because he does. He assumes his dogs are great. He leaves them outside thinking they're good, and then it just takes one that's a little bit different than the rest.
You just never know. And people usually tell us, well, he's always been fine in the backyard. I didn't know.
It just takes one time.
I didn't know he could jump that high. Well, when they're scared, they can
do
climb.
Anything. They can
like
literally
Spider-Man.
do anything.
So never
better safe than sorry, right?
Yes.
Be safe, be careful, keep them inside, you know, make sure that they're microchipped, and keep HARTT's number close so that if you do need to ever use them, they are the best of the best. Let me tell you that. Their volunteers and their staff are phenomenal. I'm huge advocate for what you ladies are doing.
Busy.
Yes, always staying busy. But if they would like to adopt Sweet Hans, what would their process be?
You can come to our website, so azhartt.org. Put in an application for him. We're open Saturdays and Sundays from 12 to 4. And that's 9235 North 13th Avenue. You can come in and meet him. If you have another dog and you want him to to meet him as well. You can bring your dog in and meet him. We prefer to do that because we want to make sure everyone gets along.
Yeah.
And he's been great with other dogs.
Yes, he's been great with other dogs. Come here.
Super curious, and you could tell he wants to be friends.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how you can come meet him.
And we're going to get him that forever home that he so desperately deserves. But in order for that to happen, we got to break this algorithm, and I need your help. My community, my rescue community, my dog lovers, please like and share his story. Go follow SJ's Forever Friends on Instagram. I swear I know my own handle. And let people know, you know, if you can't adopt, that's fine. But you sharing that, spreading that word, it's amazing what the power
you never know who will see it, for sure.
Exactly.
And that's all he needs.
That's all he needs.
The right person to see him and say, I'm going to go meet him.
Exactly. And see that, you know, he does come out of his shell. Sometimes it's so hard when they're a little bit shy, you know. So
for sure.
So please, we're asking everything you can do to help out this sweet boy, get the word out so that next Forever Friends I can update you that he's been adopted.
That would be phenomenal.
And he's found his forever home. So thank you, Rihanna.
Yes,
thank you, sweet Hans. Thank you, sweet boy. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.